Hello, I want to talk about this Delike pen today. I've heard people say 10 different things, but this one, which is the Lilliput Inspo pen, so it's the brass pen. I don't want to say it's like a Lilliput Inspo because technically brass pens have been around for ages, but if you're looking at the design, it is kind of a Kaweco Lilliput inspired pen. This one, the Delike, I don't know if it's under Jinhao. I've seen it listed under Jinhao, but I think Delike company is, I'm just gonna say Delike. If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna be wrong 100 times in this video. So this brass pen, Delike brass pen, I think it's its own company. I tried to find other pens under this company, but this is all I could find. And I mean, this is what I wanted, so I didn't look too into it. But this brass pen comes in a fine nib, and as you can see, the threads are on the bottom as well. So you can screw this pen on top, and it's a nice weight. It's not too heavy. I would say it's comparable to my Pilot Firmo, maybe a tad heavier, but it's not too heavy. I think I can do a long writing session with it, no problem. And I also have the Kaweco clip to put on it. So I have it in bronze. I'm just going to pop it on because, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that about looks good. Yeah, there we go. I wish the Kaweco clip didn't have Kaweco written on it. I know that's such a funny thing to say, but now everyone's gonna think it's a Kaweco Lilliput, and then I'm going to have to tell them, no, I didn't want to pay that much money, so this is like a dupe. But yeah. Oh, I don't like that. I need it to match. Okay. That's one thing I like about putting the clip on, because you can customize it. Because if the clip was already on and then it didn't match the nib, it would have annoyed me to the max. Okay, I'm going to fill my pen up with the Nutcracker. I haven't seen any other nib size in this brass pen. I've only seen fine, but I might be wrong. The nib doesn't come stamped with a fine, so you kind of just have to know that it's fine. Just remember that it is. I'm gonna put Nutcracker in it. The pen comes with a converter, which I appreciate. I hate it when pens don't come with a converter. It annoys me to no end. It looks like the platinum converter. It's the closed and then here's my platinum in gold, but the silver is the same. The platinum has a larger opening, I'd say, but I think the cleaning mechanism should be similar. And this has a spring in it too. I guess if you have shimmer inks in your pen, you can shake it to shake the shimmer, which that's a really good addition that it's added in. So yeah, let's fill her up with the Nutcracker. Let's go. Oh, and the nib unit screws off as well. As you can see, you can pull it out and then you can screw it back in. So usually I do half a fill of ink, so I get a feel for how the ink and the pen pair together. But I have like a plan to write with this every day. I have a specific use for it, and I'm going to need it to be full. So I filled it all the way, and I hope it lasts me a good while, because I'm going to use it for a year straight, every day for a year, and I'll tell you why. So, okay, I usually don't clean the nib, because I mean, you're going to write with it, so, but I'll just do it so we can see what the nib looks like. There we go. I think that's enough. Good enough. And let's screw it back in. This pen is really luxe looking and feeling. So hopefully it writes beautifully as well. Okay, so the reason I said that I wanted to use this for every single day is because I want to put it with my Midori 10-year diary. And the thing with this Midori diary is that you write in it every single day for 10 years. And like, here's the date for 10 years, and then you write it. So for this year, the 2025, starting August, I'm going to start this in August. I'm going to write from 2025 August to 2026 July every day with this pen, just this pen and this ink. So obviously I'm going to have to fill this ink up a couple more times, but I mean, I have 15 mils of it, so I'm not going to run out of it anytime soon. But that's the plan, and I think I can get a good feel for this pen and ink in that time. So I'll definitely be doing a lot of updates on what I think about it. But okay, let's do a live writing sample. So the pen, oh, okay, yeah. It's a nice wet flow, which is what I prefer, but it's definitely not writing like a fine. It's kind of writing like a medium. It's writing like the Jinhao fine, which I think makes sense because I think it is a Jinhao subsidiary, but let's see. Also, the ink is absolutely stunning as well, and it really does go with the brass pen, so I'm not happy about the combination. I think that's what it's called. I think it's just called a brass pen. Because on the box, it's just Delike writing instruments. And I'm going to use this. My plan for this box is to take out this velvet thing inside, this cushion, the velvet cushion. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to use this for all my cartridges that come with the pens, because I don't always use the cartridges right away, but I don't throw them away, obviously. I keep them, and whenever I feel like it, I use them. So let's see. The ink is Diamine Inkvent Nutcracker. Okay, since it's the Nutcracker ink, I'm going to try and pull a coat from the Nutcracker ballet. Maybe, I don't know, let's see. Maybe from the book? Okay, there's no quotes from the Nutcracker ballet. I don't know why I thought there were going to be, so I'm going to do it from my favorite ballet, which is the Phantom of the Opera, but from the book too. So let's get started. So the whole writing experience and using it, opening it is quite pleasant. It writes really nice and wet. As you can see, it's gliding over the page, which is my ideal writing experience. I hate it when the pen screeches over the page. And even though this doesn't write like a fine, which that is what I wanted, because as I said, the Midori 10-year diary has limited spacing and it has a smaller, like, you kind of need a smaller pen to write with, but I think to stick with writing every single day in the diary, you need to have a paper and pen that you enjoy putting to that paper. And I think this pen is definitely it for me. I probably should have thought of this before, but I did think of it now. The ink, the Nutcracker ink is kind of sort of water resistant, but I mean, the letters are remaining on paper, but it's not as permanent as the platinum permanent inks or the pilot permanent inks that are advertised as permanent inks. But it kind of works, and I'm going to be very careful with my diary. So I think, let's see, let's look at my, yeah, The G is upside down. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. I think the spacing matches this Muji notebook, and I'm going to have to be really tiny with my handwriting because it is quite large. It writes like a medium. So there is the con of it writing like a medium when it's sold as a fine, you know? So I do wish it wrote smaller. I wish it wrote like the Kakuno fine, which perfect. Kakuno is just a very nice pen. But this is the reason I had gotten this pen, and also because I had this clip. Um, I'm going to put a pen loop onto the diary and have this sit with it. So I'm really excited about this whole experience. I've been keeping up uh, from June and July, writing every single day, practicing for this 10-year diary. So I'm really excited to start. I start in day after tomorrow. So after like 2-3 months, I'll come on and tell you how my experience is. So yeah, see you then. Bye.